Hello everyone, cheers for tuning in. This is a quick review of the FX UVC inline clarifier from Fluval. Before we go any further, Fluval were kind enough to send us a review unit for us to do this video and to fit onto our display tank. Just a quick thank you for Fluval for doing that for us, we do appreciate it. UVC clarifier is effectively just a light bulb that you pass water over. The light emitted is UVC, which is useful for killing waterborne algae and bacteria. So you're going to be helping to keep your water quality a little bit clearer, and you're going to be reducing the chances of your fish picking up a bacterial infection as well. So UV sterilizers, generally they're going to be seen more often in a marine setup, but they are a little bit more common in freshwater these days too. So what's in the box? Let's have a quick look. In the box you're going to get a flexible elbow. This is mainly used for connecting to the FX2, but I suppose you could use it in a few different ways. You also get the clip for mounting it inside the cabinet of your aquarium. Seems quite sturdy. And they have supplied a couple of adapters just in case you're using it on a smaller filter, as well as Jubilee clips for attaching your pipework. Obviously you do have your transformer in that white box as well. So in the unit they're using the same technology bulb that we found in the older Fluval UVC clarifier unit released a few years back. A couple of big advantages with CCFL: you should get a longer use time, and it does run a lot colder than most standard bulbs would. Bulb itself seems very delicate. It was actually slightly bent out of shape in place in the unit, whether that was in transport or more heavy-handedness, but it's easy enough to replace, and the bulbs aren't available at the minute but should be available in January 2024. Quite a simple 2-minute job to replace that bulb, as long as you're delicate with it. Just a quick note on the cap, so you'll see a little point-to-point piece of plastic there. That is part of a safety switch to ensure you're not exposed to UV rays, which can damage eyes. Just ensure when you do put that back together that you can hear that little bit of a click there. That'll just tell you that it is in place as it should be. Now if you're going to be using this with your FX2, 4 or 6, this part of the video isn't going to be useful for you. But they have supplied a quite sturdy clip in the box. All you're going to be doing is 2 screws through the 2 holes that you can see and then clip your device to it. To be fair, when I clipped it in, it clips securely, and I couldn't imagine you could knock that out of place. You'd have to really be trying to knock that out of place to do that. So now it's time to fit it to our display tank. I managed to do this in just under 10 minutes, but you probably noticed I'm heavily editing this video. It's quite an easy process if you follow the instructions, unlike me. So attach the elbow, as you can see there, secure all that with your Jubilee clip. So you want to be attaching the UV to the outlet of the filter rather than the inlet. So if you remove the outlet from your FX, carefully drain the water out once you've lifted your outlet above the water line. Remove the FX valve from the pipework. Attach that to the UV elbow. Tighten up the clips as on the other parts. Then attach the valve back onto your unit. Attach your outlet pipe onto that part of the UV, and then just tighten it all up with your Jubilees, and probably have a quick check before you turn it on to make sure everything's nice and tight. Last part would be quite literally filling your FX back up, or refilling the pot of water that you lost. Give it a minute, you'll quickly hear when it's filled, and then it's quite literally plug and play at that point. So plug your transformer in, pop that into the very safe electrics we have above our tank. And now you can see it in use on our fish tank. So a few final thoughts. So price wise, it's very competitive with a lot of units. You'd probably find a couple of cheap units from other brands. They're not going to compare in quality. The only near competing UV would be ours, in my opinion. You get quite a few options in terms of flexibility and fitting it, which is a big bonus. It's worth making a note that the bulb is delicate. I could see a few heavy-handed people like myself probably damaging the bulb water. Assuming you're careful with the bulb, it seems to be quite a good technology. And that's your lot. I hope that was informative, if not nearly boring you to tears with my exciting voice. But thanks for watching, and I'm sure we can find more products to review soon.